Karimo is finally ready. She's prepared. As you all know, we've gotten to that point where there is no longer a place to hide. Kudos to every one of us. And of course, actor, activist Yomi Fabi for pressing and pushing for all that he has also put into. Of course, we're also going to say kudos to every other person who have been a voice on justice for Mohbad, those that have been resolute, regardless of the differences and the competition spirit that came into it. Now, Cynthia is trying to elope. That is because of the last point that she has gotten to. This is no longer a joke. We've reached that point, and Karimo became rattled up. She became rattled up, and what poured out of her mouth will shock you. Evidence, and a lot of it. A lot of evidence. This thing of trying to cover wickedness, it is so appalling. It is, in fact, there is no better word to describe it, to tell you how wicked these people are. So bad. The short clip that no one asked them, but greed, wickedness made them put out there, is the source of all of this. We're all hoping on getting CCTV. Well, there is more, much more than that. This world is full of evil. This world is full of wickedness. I want you to stay put with me till the end of this one. Let us get into the brain, into that gray matter of the family that a lot of people have looked at, and they are wondering, what kind is this? Is there something like family pattern, like a curse? Is there something? Because if you compare Mohbad's mother and Cynthia's mother, they like operate in the same wavelength. If you also look at Karimo and look at Wunwo, you know, there is a lot to say. Now, people have said, maybe somehow, something pushed Mohbad to go into that family. And I'm not telling you that Mohbad is innocent. I'm not saying he's a saint. That's what I mean. But does he deserve to be unalived? That is the question that begs for an answer. Does he deserve to be unalived? What is this thing that makes it legit, makes it right, makes it so right to unalive him? Let us hear from Karimo why Mohbad had to be unalived. Yes, why Mohbad need to be unalived. We are going to hear it from Karimo, Ogubanjo, is Ogubanwo, you know, one is that something bad, whatever they are. This is so pathetic. And I think that is even saying it lightly. This is evil. Evil of the highest order. Ladies and gentlemen, still on Justice for Mohbad. Do not forget to like and share. Tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. If you like what we do here, kindly tap on the button that says thanks, the one with the dollar sign in the middle of it. Let us get right into it.
You can't keep saying sorry when you don't. Even John Adwani, I'm sorry, Mom. Why are you saying sorry? No, Manny, no. You don't have to say sorry. Yeah, thank you, Reja. Like President, how oppress me. Mama Sokwe is against my rights. It's against my rights. He's trying to abuse me. He's misusing his office. This is an abuse of power. This is an abuse of power. Àwọn nǹkan tó máa jáde lẹ́nu mi gan. President yẹn go ní fẹ́ kó jáde sí public. Police department ide allow where petition have become water. I think the AIG is also watching. Do you guys see his recent updates that you cannot be petitioning anyhow? Share updates yẹn ẹ̀yin wo lẹ rí teka orí lórí Facebook. Tekin wo orúkọ ọlọ́pàá tó update about báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń petition lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Petition na water. IG, the IG, okay, IG ni. Transparency in policing. IGP warns against incessant transfer of cases, misuse of office. Exactly. As in misuse of office. As defaulting officers risk sanction. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun, PhD, MPM, has raised serious concern about the unwarranted and unethical practice of transferring ongoing cases. Ongoing cases and misusing of public office by certain officers and individuals. He stressed that this practice, which undermine investigation and diminish public confidence in the force, will no longer be tolerated. Of course, that case is an ongoing case. Whatever evidences that you guys have, sholori buruku ni ẹ tọ́jú ẹ mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe èmi bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe fẹ́ mọ bí toxicology ṣe jẹ́. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ gbogbo èèyàn àwọn public tó dáwó wọ́n béèrè fún toxicology. Máa ka toxicology fún wa. In as much as you guys say we should wait until Corona opens without telling us the toxicology result, you all should wait and keep your motherfucking evidences. Wait until when Corona opens. Kẹ́ lọ present evidences yín bẹ̀. Bóyá George máa wá sọmọ àdúrà àti àṣànà pé èyí tó kù 3 seconds video yẹn dà. Tọ́n bá sọ pé kò exist. Orí phone ta ló wà? Orí phone àdúrà. Phone tá ń sọ ibo ló wà? Phone yẹn wà police station. Division wo ni police station? Police department wo ló wà? Police department bye ló wà. Ó yẹ mú phone yẹn. Ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá tẹ́ wà in charge phone yẹn. Ẹ lọ mú video yẹn wá fún mi ní next Corona tá bá fẹ́ wá. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mú phone yẹn wá pẹ̀lú video yẹn. Kò sí ńbẹ̀ mọ́. Before the next Corona, ẹ lọ ṣe phone forensic. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó wà ní video yẹn. Without no one objecting it. Wọ́n máa gbé wá gbogbo àwọn tó bá dẹ̀ lọ court gbogbo wọn máa wo video yẹn. As a matter of fact, in most cases, kó tó di pé George jókòó, àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti máa present video yẹn fún George yẹn fún rẹ̀ máa ti rí. A tún wá mú wá gbogbo court, àyín tẹ́ wá court, everybody wá wo video yẹn. That is how it should be done. Not you going to some policemen writing petition àwọ̀tá is useless. They have written petition. Èmi yìí mo mọye ìgbà tí mo para panti tí máa mú bottle Fanta, bottle Coke nínú òrùn burúkú. Tá bá ti lọ báyìí a máa pẹ́ ńbẹ̀ ká tó ṣe tán ni. Tán competition higher education lọ fi competition party. Ìwé higher education yẹn wọ́n máa jà láàrin báyìí tán máa fún wọn. Statement pé ọtí ọlọ́pàá gbowó ọlọ́pàá gbọtí. I know how to defend that statement. You think I don't think before I do something? Kí ló kọ́kọ́ bá ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wá? Nǹkan tó bá wá àwọn conversation tá jọ ní behind closed door. I know how to defend that statement. You think I'm a dummy? Wọ́n send the ẹsẹ̀ wọn náà play pé kíní kan. I know how to defend that statement. I'm not dumb like you guys. Tó bá yẹ pé fún mi láyè ni kí n bá yín ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ kẹ́ má ṣe kẹta mi ni ọpọlọ mi lẹ máa yá tẹ́ máa fi ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí máa fẹ́ rí justice if tẹ́ bá ti rí justice gan pàápàá. But you want to collect from me and use it to your own advantage. Gbogbo yín àtẹ̀yin social legal wèrè nǹkan tẹ́ plan fún mi ni pé ẹ fẹ́ kémi máa wá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ kémi máa fún yín everything tí n bá ń rí kí máa kó fẹ́yìn legal team kí búkì gbèsè gbọ́múlé tébù kí yẹn wá máa bọ́ta lára lúlì bó ṣe wọlé síbi ògún máa pa ẹni lára lúlì ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni ògún máa pa ẹ olórí burúkú kí ló wá ṣe lọ́dọ̀ mi. Wọ́n wá tún máa bà èmi jẹ́ èmi dẹ̀ lèmi ń fún wọn ní info gbogbo nǹkan tèmi ń gbé jáde with evidence fẹ́yìn yìí àwọn fẹ́ máa gbà sọ́wọ́ wọ́n wá máa gbé jáde with evidence tèmi náà bá wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn máa níṣẹ́ rí pé nǹkan tí Bukky sọ ní Karimo náà sọ so that ẹ̀yin máa praise àwọn páwọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi dẹ̀ lọ ti ń gbà kan ìgbà tí mo wá ní láyéláyé I will not work with you people wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drag mi ṣèbẹ̀ rí nǹkan tí K-Crown sọ tí Yèyé Kudi play ohun K-Crown tí Yèyé Kudi play nǹkan kan tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ ni pé àwọn tó ń bẹ́ mi ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn màlẹ́kà tó ń bẹ́ mi ṣiṣẹ́ ìṣẹ̀dá tọ́lọ̀ ń dá mi àti màlẹ́kà tó ń bá mi ṣiṣẹ́ ó ju gbogbo ẹ̀yin wèrè yẹn lọ and I will never work with you guys because me working with you guys ẹ máa ta epo sálà mi ìbéèrè owó ń bì báyìí the only thing tí máa ń béèrè ni rose tó bá dẹ̀ flag ni wọ́n láwọn roses yẹn ó máa ń jẹ́ kí page kí show kó strong torí ẹ̀ ni I don't ask for money mi ń béèrè owó mi ń béèrè nǹkankan ṣe get because mi ò fẹ́ ìdọ̀tí nǹkan tí máa jẹ tí mi wà nílé sọ̀rọ̀ I will not forgive myself I will never forgive myself wig na wig wo kíní ẹ wà lẹ́ o ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kọ́kọ́ fún yín ṣe thank you jai baba so ṣe rí wig na wig mo sọ kọ́kọ́ ń jọ́ kan mo ní pé wig na wig ó ń ṣe for show of shame ni attention seeker ni wig na wig Aries attention seeker gangan ni Aries but tí n bá tún mẹ́nu bọ́rọ̀ Aries mo wá jókòó mo wò pé báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ fáwọn people yìí pé attention seeker ni Aries tí n bá ní kí n sọ wọn á ló ṣe jẹ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ń wá justice ẹ ó dàn mọ́ bọ́jà àti ìyá Mohbad when I was still with ìyá Mohbad then we talked about settlements. King White was not there. King White was not there. But bó ṣe involve King White máa sọ fún yín. Èmi fúnra mi mo bá ìyá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀. Mo ní ariwo lọ́tùn ariwo lósì yìí tó. Inú ọmọ yẹn ò ní dùn. Ẹ settle pẹ̀lú bàbá yìí kẹ́ wá justice fún ọmọ yìí. Mo ní tẹ́yìn bá ti ṣíwájú mo ní wọ́n bí Wùnmí dá kó má tẹ̀lé yín. Ẹ gbé Wùnmí kẹ́ gbé Liam. Ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá tẹ́ bá ti dé bẹ̀ mo sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ta nǹkan tá sọ lẹ́yìn ṣé mo sọ tàbí mi sọ ta pé tẹ́ bá ti dọ́dọ̀ bàbá ẹ gbé Liam lé bàbá lẹ́sẹ̀ mo ní ọmọdé ni mo ní bàbá ò lè kí lẹ sọ
more than 2 times
ẹ ṣe ìyá mi mo ní bàbá ò lè ti Liam dànù bàbá ṣe wá ń wo Jòsí pé olórí burúkú ni Jòsí lè ju Liam dànù tó bá gbé sí lẹ́sẹ̀ Jòsí of today ó lè ju Liam dànù tó bá gbé sí lẹ́sẹ̀ Liam ò ṣẹ̀mí o ọmọ mi ni Liam bí mo ṣe fẹ́ràn àwọn ọmọ mi mo ṣe fẹ́ràn ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n táwọn olórí burúkú tí ìyá ẹ̀ kó jọ tó bá wá ń bú mi tó ń ṣépè fáwọn ọmọ mi àbí tó ń fi kú lu àwọn ọmọ mi èmi náà automatically máa ṣépè fún ẹ máa fi kú lu ẹ because ìbí òjù bí ìyá ẹ̀ ṣe bí ẹ lèmi náà ṣe bí àwọn ọmọ mi ṣùgbọ́n wàláì ò ṣẹ̀mí wàá dàgbà wàá dògbò wàá ní ohun tágbà ní wàá ṣe fún ìyá ẹ̀ jẹ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ìyá tó bí ìyá ẹ̀ tó bá ṣì wà láyé wàá ṣe fún jẹ bàbá tó bí ìyá ẹ̀ tó bá ṣì wà láyé wàá ṣe fún wọn jẹ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ó ṣe èmi o bọ̀tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń gbé àwọn ọmọ mi ṣépè ẹ jọ ṣọmọ tèmi ni mo fẹ́ gbé ṣépè tó máa dùn tèmi ṣọmọ àwọn olórí burúkú tó kó jọ yẹn mo fẹ́ gbé ṣépè tó máa dùn wọn ayé àwọn yẹn ti bàjẹ́ so ẹni tó kó wọn jọ bíi sandin sínú agolo Titus tó bu òróró lé wọn lórí tó ní kó máa rìn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bí olóṣì babaláwo òun lèmi bá ní díù papọ̀ in as much as àwọn onírun òkú tó ń ṣépè fún mi tó ń ṣépè fáwọn ọmọ mi tó ń fi kú lọ̀ mi tó ń fi kú lọ̀ àwọn ọmọ mi aṣáná màá gbé ẹ ṣépè màá gbọ́mọ ẹ ṣépè bọ̀ ní ìsàlẹ̀ odò inú mi mi ò ní robiru ẹ Liam ìyá Mohbad I cannot be coming out to be talking on your side and not tell you to do the needful. Ibi tẹ́mi ti yàtọ̀ nìyẹn o. Àwọn olórí burúkú tó ń gbèjà Josi, wọ́n advice Josi pé kí Josi ṣe dáadáa. Ẹ wo lórí burúkú Quadri yẹn, Quadri abinana lẹ́nu. Ẹ wo lórí burúkú Quadri abinana lẹ́nu. Aláyé bàjẹ́. Ọkọlà. Ọjọ́ wèrè tẹ́sẹ̀tẹ́sẹ̀. Olórí burúkú ta ní tèmi ò ní lo picture ẹ. Ìwọ ń lo picture mi. Ó ń lo picture ìyá Mohbad, ó tọrọ permission lọ́wọ́ wọn kó tó máa lo picture wa. Olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́, wo rí ẹ̀ bó ṣe pẹ̀ka. Ẹ wo rí aṣièrè bó ṣe pẹ̀ka. Èmi ò gbọ́ interview tó ṣe lánàá láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo gbọ́ níbi tó ti dárúkọ mi tó ń fẹjọ́ mi sùn Josi. Àbáyé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́. Àbórí burúkú fẹ́ bá orí burúkú fẹ́ bá Josi. Radio station tí wọ́n gbélẹ̀. Ó gbélẹ̀ kan máa fi búlì obìnrin. Ó gbélẹ̀ kan máa fi bayé obìnrin jẹ́. Ó gbélẹ̀ láti máa da ìgbéyàwó rú. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ dùn kò ní dá fún ẹ, kò ní dá fún gbogbo àwọn tó kó sábẹ́ tẹjọ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀. Kò ní dá fáwọn ìyálà ìyá ẹ̀ tó sponsor ẹ. Gbogbo àwọn ìyálà jí ẹ̀ tó sponsor ẹ pé kó máa fi búlì obìnrin bí tẹgbẹ́ wọn. Kó máa fi bayé, kó máa fi dàgbéyàwó rú. Kò ní dá fún gbogbo yín papọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká continue. Josi tí wọ́n advice Josi. Me, I did not do that with ìyá Mohbad o. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ lọ bá bàbá yìí? That was last year. Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ lọ bá bàbá yìí? Tẹ́ ẹ máa lọ béèrè. Ẹ lọ béèrè pé kí ni bàbá yìí fẹ́. Nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ lẹ máa bá fẹ́. Òun ló lórí. That was what I told ìyá Mohbad. Ìyá Mohbad ní ẹ ṣé o. Ẹ ṣé àmọ̀ràn tẹ́ gbà mí yìí o. Ìyá Mohbad dẹ̀ lọ bá. Ìyá Mohbad ní àwọn á sọ fún King White. Àwọn á tún sọ fẹ́yàn kan family. Àwọn á get back sí mi. Lẹ́yìn tí mo advice. Ṣé bóyá kí n máa advice wọn pé ẹ má dá Josi lóhùn o? No. I advise her to do the needful. Mo dákẹ́ mi sọ kankan. Later ńgbà tá sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ní King White níyà kí nǹkan tó ń rùn tán. Pé ariwo yẹn ti pọ̀ jù lórí Wùnmí àti Liam. Báriwo yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn bá fẹ́, bóyá kò lè sọ síta lórí social media. Káwọn kúkú mọ̀. Ṣé get? Tẹ́ bá rántí ńgbà yẹn. Later, mo wá padà bá ìyá Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyá Mohbad wá ní ó ń sọ gbogbo nǹkan tí Josi ṣe fún wọn. Ṣé wọn ké ńgbà yẹn Josi àìtí mọ Josi báyìí. Mo wá ní ìyá Mohbad. Mi ìsọpọ́kọ yín ò ṣẹ̀yìn. Ẹ ṣe gbé nǹkan tí Josi ṣe fún yín. Ẹ ṣe gbé tì. Tẹ́ bá ní kí mú Josi kàn. Èdè tó pé ni pé mo fẹ́ kí mú ẹ kàn ná. Tẹ́ bá ní kí mú Josi kàn. Mohbad máa pẹ́ nínú ibi tó wà yẹn. Èmi náà mo wá jókòó mo rò pé ṣé ẹ̀yin fẹ́ jàjà tí yín sìn ni without looking at ẹni tó wà at the receiving end. Ẹni tó wà at the receiving end is Mohbad. Ibẹ̀ nínú ti wá bí mi pé this woman is not looking for justice. Ó sì fẹ́ treat fọ́kọ̀pù Josi lọ́wọ́. Woman yìí ó fẹ́ treat fọ́kọ̀pù Josi. Pé gbogbo ìyà tó ti fi jẹ mí kọ́ ọmọ mi tó kú. Àsìkò tèmi náà máa wá treat fọ́kọ̀pù ẹni. And Mohbad is there waiting for justice and waiting to be buried. Tẹ́ bá rántí ńgbà yẹn mo tún wá ní King White náà. On someone opinion yẹn. Ẹni tó bá jẹ́ ìkà tí ò ní làákàyè ló máa tìyà Mohbad ní tìkùtì pé ẹ má gbà o, ẹ má ṣe kinní kan o. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jáde ńgbà yẹn pé ẹ jẹ́ káwọn ìyá yìí àti bàbá yìí kan máa sọ̀rọ̀. Kẹ́ ẹ lè tètè rí justice for ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run sọ mọ́mí Rishkanga. Ó bọ́ta, ó ṣe show, ó gbé Bible. Ẹjọ́ gbolo lórí burúkú Rishkanga wà lọ́jọ́ tèmi. ibo lolórí burúkú rí gàngà
wọ́n sì mí
débi pé ẹ tún wá
tó bá
dìde.
ti sùn lọ́ máa rí vision, tó bá ti sùn lójú oorun lọ́ ti máa ń gbé wá fún ìyá rich ganga.
Gbogbo yín oppose ẹ̀, and mo ti máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí láti day one pé King White máa ń fẹ́ ṣe tòótọ́, àmọ́ tó bá ti gbẹ́nu lé tòótọ́ báyìí kí làwọn apọkọjọ ayé máa ṣe? They will subject him to dragging. They will drag him. That is the reason why I can't call him anti-justice. I've been there. Wọ́n ti drag mi, ṣùgbọ́n ọjọ́ kan tí mo dìde fíà, tí mo sọ fọ́kọ mi pé, babe, I want to start fighting back. He said, are you sure? Are you ready for this? I said yes. Elon Musk kò ní dá fún ẹ bó ṣe wọlé síbí. Ìwọ Elon Musk ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni. Ṣó o lè wá gbọ́ mi rí? Bóyá ẹ̀yin o, ẹ kì í ṣe ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ nìyí. Tó bá jẹ́ yẹn lè padà lọ bá family yẹn ṣe. Ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ. In as much as tó jẹ́ ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ tí ò ń ṣe pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. I don't care. Nǹkan tẹ́ máa sọ ni pé ẹ àtọ̀lé ó bù yẹ ó bù kíní. Tẹ́ ẹ bá nídìí ẹni tó ṣẹ̀yìn, professional ni mí, ẹ pè mí kí wá bá yín tọ̀ sílé ẹni yẹn. Màá fìtọ̀ balẹ̀ ẹni yẹn jẹ́, tí bá tún fìtọ̀ balẹ̀ ẹni yẹn jẹ́ tán, màá tún bọ́ sílé tiyín, màá tún fìtọ̀ balẹ̀ tiyín náà jẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ rẹ́rìn. Abíamọ tọ́tú, ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ kí n continue. Mo fẹ́ sàn kankan tí Aries ṣe recently. Ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Because mi fẹ́ tí n bá ń fún wọn. Ṣé tẹ́ bá notice mi fàájà mode ni mo wà láti bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan. Tẹ́ bá notice mi. Ẹ fi ń bú mi, afẹ́ni tí ò bá tí bímọ ló máa níwẹ̀ ò kí ń ṣe òun. So, I don't care. I don't do what? I do not care. As a matter of fact gan, àwọn tí ò ìbímọ tí n bá ní time máa ṣàlàyé lórí ẹ̀ nǹkan tó máa ń fà, nǹkan tó máa ṣe lẹ́yìn tó bá bímọ tán, máa ṣàlàyé lórí ẹ̀. Okay, sí mi létí. Ẹ̀yin talawa, ẹ permit mi ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ ilé. Evidence wà ńlẹ̀ o. Evidence wà ńlẹ̀. But mi tí ní gbé jáde. But máa fẹnu sọ. Tí Aries bá wá sọ pé rọ́ ni mò ń pa.
Go on.
Màá gbé evidence jáde. King White, ẹ ṣáà wà careful. King White, ẹ wà careful. Inú re yín kò ní kó bá yín lágbára Ọlọ́run. Mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín pé gbogbo most of ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn justice seeker tó ń sọ pé àwọn wá justice, they are good friend of King White. Wọ́n máa ń lọ bá máa yẹn outside J4M. Ẹjọ́ a ní problem kan ni, ẹjọ́ ṣe lè bá wa bá ṣẹ́mọ̀. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé máa yẹn mọ ọlọ́pàá rí. Ṣé get nǹkan tí mo sọ? Even in their own personal life. Tẹ́ bá rántí Bíntí fẹ́ lo lọ́yà King White. Ta ló wà lórí show kan tí wọ́n pe Táyà ti gbé lọ́yà King White wá? Ta ló wà lórí show yẹn? Ta ló rántí?
Mo wà ń bẹ̀ láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ tẹ́ ń parí ìjà fún wọn yẹn.
Tá ń parí ìjà.
Tí lọ́yà yẹn wọlé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà ń bẹ̀.
Bíntí gan ṣì ní kóun tún bá òun ṣe nǹkan kan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà ń bẹ̀.
Bíntí came out and denied King White. How I wish King White was on that show. Kàn rí pé ẹni táwọn ràn lọ́wọ́ ó deny àwọn openly. The more you keep helping them, the more they will keep denying you. Àṣàbí lọ́yà yẹn kí lọ́yà yẹn tó sọ pé even gan Bíntí ṣìpò òun lánàá tóun fẹ́ help ẹ̀ lórí kéèsì ọmọ success. Lọ́yà yẹn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Bíntí dẹ̀ bọ́ta ń bíbá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ṣé ìyá mi? Bíntí dẹ̀ bọ́ta, Bíntí dẹ̀ sọ pé òun ò lo lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn mọ́ tipẹ́tipẹ́ ó dẹ̀ sì pé lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn lánàá àná tí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ń sọ toró jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ló ṣe jẹ́ àná bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ tiwa l'Amẹ́ríkà níjọ́ tí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ èní ló jẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ tiwa King White àti Aries ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí ó máa yà yín lẹ́nu ṣùgbọ́n níbi tẹ́nu Aries ò ti bò Aries ló lọ jábọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣáà spread títí ó dé sétí gbọ́ tèmi do you know King White mo fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yín náà sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o ẹ̀yin lẹ́wà pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad o do you know Aries ask King White of ìyá Mohbad's address this last week this recently Sister Bola Escaso àbí Aries kí ló ń wá àdírẹ́sì ìyá Mohbad fún ó ń béèrè àdírẹ́sì tuntun tí ìyá Mohbad ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbé Aries ask King White of that address.
kí ló ń wádìí ẹ̀ fún.
bóyá ó fẹ́ petition ìyá Mohbad náà.
petition dáadáa wo.
èsì tí King White dẹ̀ fún ni pé if you ask me for ìyá Mohbad's address again I will block you. bí wọ́n ṣe gbé fún mi nìyẹn. òun King White lòun máa mú ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ́wọ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ mẹsẹ̀ àwọn olórí burúkú yóò ní ìrà sí yín lọ́rùn o ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo fi bọ́ta tí mo fi sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn King White tẹ́ ẹ bá rí show yìí tàbí tó bá dé ọ̀dọ̀ yín ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ yẹn dì mọ́wọ́ o if anything happen to ya Mohbad Aries ní kẹ́ ẹ mú o Aries ló ń wá àdírẹ́sì ya Mohbad kiri o according to the source tó sọ fún mi tó dẹ̀ fún mi evidence ó sọ fún mi pé fún Aries ládírẹ́sì yẹn nǹkan tó mú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fún Aries lè lọ gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹlòmíì o ẹlòmíì tó bá súnmọ́ ya Mohbad tó mọ àdírẹ́sì ya Mohbad Aries lè lọ fún wọn lówó kọ́ fún ládírẹ́sì ya Mohbad o ẹ̀yin láàárọ̀ ẹ máa wo ẹ̀yin o ẹ máa fura o wọ́n tún ti ń wá àdírẹ́sì ilé yín kiri o àwọn ará bíi tún ti ń wá àdírẹ́sì ilé yín kiri o tó bá dàbí rọ́ èmi ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ without evidence o I have the evidence here o.
Welcome back. So here we have Karimo updating, advising Mohbad's mother. In the same breath, cursing Mohbad's mother for not listening to her, for not giving her that, what would I call it now? For not embracing her, for not giving her audience and all of the, shenanigans that she likes to display once in a while. And she still wants to advise Mohbad's mother the same way she is calling out her sister, calling out different names, and still advising her sister not to go to the police and escape and whatever. At times one will wonder, and in the same breath, she's saying, you guys might think I am anti-justice. You guys might think I'm not for justice for Mohbad. If you had listened to me, I am the boss of this justice for Mohbad. I could have helped you guys to get this justice because my mind works well. I am more intelligent than all of you. Now, when someone begins to speak that way, you want to maybe prescribe some medication and maybe call in a psychiatrist, sorry, and maybe a psychologist cannot work this one. This is not observation and talk, not a counselor. You need a proper medication. I mean, the clinical aspect of it, not suggestion and hypnosis cannot even solve this one. This one needs deep tissue on neural, kind of intervention. That's what she needs. Because she's here saying, you guys don't think that I'm anti-justice. I'm just the kind of person I don't like cheating. Meaning, I don't want you to cheat. That when I use the word cheat now, it means that I don't want you to take advantage of the prime suspect or the person that RIP Mohbad. Like, I don't get it. What else will you deserve if you took the life of someone? Okay, What is the worst that can ever be given to, awarded to someone that RIP someone? Is it not for you to also lay down your life for the bad thing that you have done? Let us say you are going to stay in prison forever. Okay. So your sister did what she did. And you say you are not anti-justice. Yet you are saying that no one should take your sister, bring your sister to court. Nobody should drag your sister to the police station because the case is already at the coroner inquest. That anyone that has anything should take it to the coroner inquest. The same person refused to come to Nigeria and then present all that she claims she has also and use that to get justice for Mohbad. She's over there creating some unusual, foolish, lame sound coming from our truth, talking trash, because I don't get it. Now, is anyone that has evidence, collate it together, wait for the coroner inquest, and then proceed. How dare you tell people how to go about what they want to do? So if you go through the police like what Yomi Fabi is doing, she's so pained. She's so pained because she was unable, she could not manipulate, she could not press. Yomi Fabi has a mind of his own. Yomi Fabi was not ready to dance and bow to whatever. So she could not use Yomi Fabi. She could not manipulate Yomi Fabi. She could not get Yomi Fabi to do what Yomi Fabi does not want. So here comes problem for her. Then Yomi Fabi became a threat. Then all of a sudden everyone became problem because she wants to be on top of the matter, trying to manipulate people. She thinks this way. Okay, notice how narcissistic people who have this bipolar / some other thing. They have this feeling and thought that they are superior, they have better ideas. And I think the reason why she thinks this way is because of this thing that Americans have. Americans can be very ignorant. I mean, they are ignorant of other places, continent, countries, and what's happening all over the world. They are ignorant of it. If you ask them, what is the capital of this country, in this, they don't know. Now, having said this, I'm not saying everyone is ignorant, but having said this, I'm trying to paint a picture of this emptiness, this boastfulness. So being in America, she took on that thing. Oh, I am an American and we are great. We are the number one. It's called packaging. It is called packaging. Now, I'm not trying to say America is not this, America is not that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about ignorant people, citizens, immigrants, ignorant people. I'm not talking about the structure of the system of the US. It's a great country, like every other country, great countries everywhere. I'm talking about people like that who take on that persona. They take on that thing. Oh, I'm in the US because she keeps talking about this. I'm a US citizen. She will bring her international passport to show. Why? Because she needs to show people who are hoping to be in the diaspora, travel abroad. I am American. And then she wants to tell you that she's a nurse because it is a common, talk that, oh, if you work in the medical field abroad, you make a lot of money. So I am abroad. I'm abroad. But I've got no house. I'm in a rented apartment, no mortgage yet. I'm abroad. She wants to tell people of these things. I have the passport. I'm an American citizen. I'm a nurse. And then she says she belongs to the military also. That I belong to the United States Army. So when she presents herself this way, she expects everybody to fall behind her. So, people begin to wonder and they look at her and profile her like, look at this emptiness. What is this one talking? But I don't blame her for that. Her foundation is not something worth looking at. Now, one would have thought that someone like this would reborn herself. What is she aiming at on this journey of justice for Mohbad? That's what a lot of people are asking. Like, what are you looking for? What do you want to achieve with this nonsense? Who are you on this journey of justice? Today you are insulting that person. Tomorrow you are insulting this one. Next tomorrow you are saying this to this person. Until people listen. That's basically what I think about this lady. Until people listen to her, accept a manipulation. Have you kind of seen this before? Have you experienced it before? Where someone is bullying you or trying to control you, and they expect you, they want you to bow to their whims and caprice. They want you to bow, they want you to like stay there. They don't want you to fight back. Fighting back to them is like, how dare you want to fight back? Can't you see me? I don't know if you understand that kind of thing. So she expects to manipulate people that way. I think they said they had promised certain people visa abroad, and you know, of course, everyone can come across anyone to help them if they need to relocate. Particularly people that are in this Arab country as a maid or slave, is it what they call it? You know, most of these people, you find them on justice for Mohbad, and they're trying to relocate, and they're thinking they will get help. Some people, it has to do with some little change, money here and there. It's not like she's giving them a lot of money. She herself, I don't think she has a lot for her to now say she wants to give out to anyone like that. But be it as it is, these are personal things. These are human factors that you'll find on the journey of justice or anything whatsoever. As long as human beings are involved, you always find this, because this is part of our life. Pride, ego, trying to be a Confucianist, empty brains, trying to sound like they have something to, you know, you will find all of this. It is normal. It is normal. It is expected. It is expected. It is expected. So I don't feel like, I don't feel any different or kind of like, no, I don't, because I know this is normal. This is expected. What else? What else? What else? If truly she is for justice and you want justice, I don't think there's any problem reawakening the case in the police unit for them to reinvestigate properly now. That is what she's afraid of. She's afraid. That's why she started with police. She started with how she will take her children to the military bases where they have their display. She will take them to meet the police. And so the kids will be aware of their rights. Even Trump can say this. Okay, it's all right. That's democracy. Now, how dare the police? Why will the police want to reinvestigate, reopen this case and try to connect a video that, you know, why? The case is already in court. Let them go to court and put the evidence. At times, I'm wondering if she's intelligent. Or because she says she's so intelligent that if they had listened to her, she will solve this case. I'm kind of wondering, like, wait, hold on a second. Don't you know that criminal cases like this, as long as the constitution of the country permits police and private investigator, they will. If the constitution does not permit private, then the police will be given, the onus is on them to carry out due diligence on it. And if you realize that the police are not, then the public will react the way we are reacting, like, hey, you guys have to sit up tight. There is no institution that wants to operate smoothly because few people have the control and power. It is the masses, the public. That's what they call democracy. Government for the people, by the people. That's how it is. Then you press and push so that you get answers and you get results. That's what we are doing. So that we can re-engineer, reinvent, overhaul, whatever that needs to be. This is what it is. So I don't see any reason why this cannot be reinvestigated by the police. As long as we've been on it and we are pressing. Now, the police will then strike and say, well, we've done what we can do. Cynthia, we cannot cover for your family anymore. Who knows what more exists? Who knows what more exists that they are trying to cover? Today, she's not for this. Tomorrow, she's for that. And I'm against my... let me insult them very well. So when I insult them, they will beg me. That's the only thing she's waiting on her family for. Her mom and sister. She wants them to beg her. And I don't think that is ever going to happen. She wants them to beg her. It's the same thing. She's looking for who to dominate, who to be. It's like someone who never thought she was going to be, you know, due to the suffering, challenges she said she had when she was growing up. Other people had it too, but they did not become they didn't live their life in destruction. They didn't live their life in destruction. They did not walk in destruction. She is that kind of person that lives her life, walks her life in destruction. That's all. She walks it in destruction. Anything, I'm going to, because it's like she never thought she was going to travel abroad. So now that she's abroad, now it's time for me to oppress my family. Yes, oppress your family, but the same family that you want to oppress, you brought your mom in, and through your mom, your sisters, brothers, if they don't end up in prison, because they will, as long as they are guilty, they will be coming to the US. So she wants to make it like, yes, it is through me. I'm the one that gave you people life. I brought you abroad, but someone brought her abroad too. Anyway, enough of this shenanigan. What we are interested in is justice for Mohbad, and she has said a lot. She has cursed on Mohbad's father. She has opened her mouth to expose this and that and say, oh, I was the one that had this evidence. I was the one that had this one. I said this before, times without number. I was the one that exposed this and that and that. She is on a hot seat right now.